Hello everyone, it's a big super back with a review for you all. Everyone, today's video is going to be a little bit different compared to the other videos everybody, but uh, well, I thought it'd be a proper way to kick off on July 1. For those of you who see the update video everybody, but July is going to be coming out like belated, set, kind of like the big, I'm going to be dedicating the month of July, I kind of like a belated 7-year anniversary for me. Since I first started up this my YouTube channel, I started making videos on the internet thereby. So I was gonna try to do that for May and June there, but I ended up getting caught up busy with different stuff there. So, but nevertheless, I'm gonna. But now, nevertheless, I'm gonna try doing it here again, everybody. Do it here, everybody, and I was trying to do it for the month of July, everybody. So and well, I announced all sorts of. Sorry, what? Actually, I'll move the phone there, but anyways, well, I did announce a good number of things. Sorry, what the burp there? That's something not too long ago, but anyways, and well, I did announce a certain number of things I'll be doing from the channel here throughout the month of July for the 70th anniversary. I figured there's one thing I didn't announce in the video about that that'd be a good idea to make. I thought it'd be a good idea to make let's kind of start things out for the 70th anniversary month, everybody. Since it's I decided to make a video dedicated to a community here on YouTube that was kind of like the inspiration for me to start this very YouTube channel. Albeit that the original vision of the channel has been different since then, but nevertheless, if it weren't for this community, everybody, be the big inspiration for me to start up this channel, I probably would not be making videos today. That'd be the YouTube Tech Countdown community. And before I continue with everyone, I'm not referring to countdown channels like Watch Mojo or All Time Tins there, where they make where they focus a lot on factual and trivial based countdowns there and whatnot. For long-time subscribers, you should be able to for long-time subscribers, those who've been here since the beginning of the channel, you should remember the community I referred to. But for those who aren't, this community was filled individuals. The YouTube countdown community I referred to would focus a lot on video game-based countdowns there, and a lot of the lists that were made were very opinionated lists. It had individuals such as Josh Scorcher, and individuals and YouTubers who you may have heard of, like Josh Scorcher, Follows Me, and Revolution. Just named a few there. However, everyone, there were YouTubers who were a part of that community who are still active here today. The countdown community itself, it has not necessarily been considered a community for quite a while there, and hasn't necessarily been that active per se there. And aside from briefly brought up to former member of the community, Dual Tones there, and went for live streams. I can't remember if it was on Twitch or on YouTube when I cast her about it there, and then necessarily see by talk about the YouTube countdown community per se, and I haven't necessarily seen videos kind of discuss what kind of happened to the YouTube countdown community, everybody. So I figured for kind of a fun idea, everybody, for the channel here, kind of like a fun idea to kind of do this video by plus, would it be a 70-year anniversary of the channel there? I figured, why not make a video dedicated to the YouTube countdown community there? That's, like I said, they were a big inspiration for me to start up this channel here. So, with that being said, everyone, we're gonna have a bit of discussion about it, kind of answer what exactly happened to YouTube countdown community there. Everyone, before I get started, I do have two things I want to notify you about. Make as a director straight. Number one, everyone, a lot of the information that I'm going to be telling you all this video here are going to be based on from my memory of when I was a member of the community and was a fan of different people who were a part of the YouTube countdown community. Everybody, sorry about the birth there, but anyways, And from when I talk, and from my discussion with people who were or are still a part of the community there and whatnot. So, but if there's any information I'm getting wrong, I do apologize in advance there. So, and second, everyone, this is, like I said, this video is meant to be fun and be discussion-based for everybody. This video is not intended to start a drama or try to bring up any old drama for the past or whatnot there. So if any of you are here for look for drama to see happen and whatnot there, sorry to disappoint you, but that's not going to be happening with this video here, buddy. I'm not that kind of person. So, I usually try my best to stay away from drama and whatnot there. So, yeah. So, now that we got that stuff out of the way, buddy, let's go get started start discussing what exactly happened with the YouTube countdown community there. Now, before we kind of get to answer the question, everybody, I give you all you can understand what happened to the community, buddy. I felt like it would probably give you all a good idea to give you all a quick rundown of the history of the YouTube countdown community, buddy. For that, I'm going to take you all back to the year 2009, everybody. Back when YouTube was still a relatively new platform there, and, well, still fighting its ways. It's become the juggernaut it is today for video platform and whatnot there. So, sorry about the burp there, but anyways, and around the end of 2009, everybody, around the year of 2009, everybody, saw two individuals who started their careers as YouTubers there and content creators, that being Josh Scorcher, real name Joshua Berter, and Alex Rorcon, aka the All-Tucker Flame. Oh, he was originally going by Peanut3423 whenever he started on YouTube. Those two, the reason I bring those two up there is because they were kind of like considered the founders of the countdown community there by the ones who really kind of started the groundworks for how the community was going to be like and whatnot there. So, and Josh and Alex were inspired to start making their own content there by watching different YouTubers such as JonTron back when he still made game-based content there, and Nostalgia Craig by Doug Walker back when he was still a respectable individual there, back when channel also was still a respectable company there. But that's going to be off topic though. So let me kind of go a bit off topic there. So, but nevertheless, it's an inspiration from other content creators on YouTube at the time there. About Josh and Alex would started making their own content, their own videos on YouTube there, and eventually found their content by making countdowns on video games there and sharing their experiences with gaming to other people there. Now, when it first started, their stuff was not necessarily much there, just PowerPoint presentation there with video game music. But eventually, both Josh and Alex there would own their craft there and learn how to probably add videos there and get a microphone, record their voices there, and write scripts and whatnot there for their countdowns, other stuff. So, and over time, Josh and Alex eventually made each other there. They would agree to do a couple collabs there and whatnot. And so what gets out of the bourbon one. Try to keep it under control here. So anyways, those two would however one another. Eventually, over time, a friendship was born between the two that still lasts this day there. It all started because of their passion of video games and create content on YouTube. So, and that continues on from there at the first couple of years of the 2010 decade by the 2010 decade by we would start to see the countdown community really start becoming together and whatnot there, as multiple people would be joining, several people would join the community a day at a time there, hundreds of people a day there and whatnot. So community was growing at a pretty good pace there. And eventually we see other people from communities such as previously mentioned Fawful's Minion and Rabbit Luigi and guys like the Quarter Guy, and so yeah, I had to do some burp there again. But anyways, and also see Black Mage Maverick, who originally started back for 5, and Ichido Ben, formerly known as Ichidobo 2, and several other people joined the community there. And people would, make all sorts of different countdowns there, based on the video games, and share their gaming experiences with other people there and whatnot there, and share their opinions on different things related to gaming and whatnot. So, and like I said, for the first couple of years of the 2010 decade of the 2010 decade the Catholic community was a very active and flourishing community here on YouTube. But then probably sometime around 2014-ish there, when that was when kind of things started to slow down a bit in terms of activity for the community there. While it was still active there, it was not as active as previous years, such as 2013 and 2014 and 2012 there. But anyways, while it was still, the 2014 while the community was still active, it was not as active as it was the previous couple of years there. So, and well, by the time around the mid 2010s started coming around there, well, the community started becoming less and less active there, and well, aside from individuals who were big names in the community there, a lot of people end up taking different directions there, or leave the community for different reasons there, and the Catholic community was, well, not necessarily considered a community anymore. So, while there were still, it does have people that were big names of the community there. The smaller content creators there who were part of the community there were not necessarily that active anymore and whatnot, and for one reason or another there, or took their channel in a different direction. And the community was, like I said, not necessarily considered a community anymore. So anyway, now I kind of give you all a quick rundown. If I had to recall, the last really active year for the community there might probably be around 2016 there. Was when it was really active, but after that, it just kind of faded out there. So, anyway, now I give you all a quick rundown of the history of the YouTube content community. By kind of starting to talk about what exactly happened with the community Now, in case any of y'all are wondering if there was a big drama that happened within the community there, eventually caused a riffle and people leave the community and whatnot. Well, to my knowledge, from my knowledge of what I remember, nothing like that happened in the community there. And during my time when I was a fan and a member of sorts of the community there, while I was still trying to grow my channel and whatnot there when I first started on YouTube there, I encountered different people for the community there, and while there were some individuals there that were, well, not too nice people, that were not nice people there, I'm not gonna break their names up here, because that's drama that happened 7 years ago. It'd be pointless to break up now. Plus, I haven't spoken with the individuals since then, so I'm not gonna go further detail about that. So, but nevertheless, aside for a couple rotten apples in the basket there, the Catholic community was a relatively friendly community there on YouTube, where people were reminded their different opinions, and people were friendly with one another there. And if one member of the community was in trouble there, they would try to help each other out and whatnot. So everyone, in case you're wondering if there were a big drama, what exactly happened with the community? Everyone, based on as someone who followed the history of the YouTube Catholic community there, was a viewer and a fan, and someone who was spoken with different members of the community by believe, this simply what happened in the community there is that people were my opinion there for maybe some information like my opinion is that the YouTube captain community there, well, it's just so a lot of people that were a part of the community either, well, for some reason or other, lost interest in doing countdowns, doing countdowns on YouTube there, or took their content different direction there. I remember being friends with people back when I first started YouTube there that were very, excited to be part of the community there, but I haven't seen any videos from them in a very long time, and there, like I said, there are individuals who were part of the community there that took their channels in a different direction there. Or expand the variety of what they would do content-wise their channels there, or make completely different content entirely. For example, Dual Tones, she was a member of the community there, albeit she was not the most well-known member, she was still a member of the community nevertheless. Another individual there, Silver Path, Ryan Mills, who goes by Mills Kohai now. They were members of the YouTube content community there, end up going direction, making other content there, and they eventually grew their channels and their names on the internet by making commentary videos there, and now I'm not referring to commentary videos like commentaries you see from Leafy is here, or Pyrocycle there. These commentary videos are a lot more analytical and critical and analysis-based commentary videos there. I remember making a video back a couple of years ago, back when drama was going on in the community there, and gave my thoughts on it there. And as a little response to someone who was kind of a member of that community there at the time. For those of you who were subscribed to my channel there and whatnot, or see that video there, you should remember which commentary you're being referred to. But if any of you are interested in see what kind of commentary videos on Dual Toes and Mills Kawaii Bag, I do recommend check their channels out there. If you want to see more from them there, and other stuff, they go right ahead there. So, and another person there I can name somebody that went to the different direction there was a Black Mage Maverick, formerly known as Maverick 065 there, who was an active member community there, but kind of went to take his channel in a different direction there, well, he still does video game based content there. He mainly does like video game reviews there, and from what I remember there, his last countdown was I believe it was a top 10 worst Sonic boss fights. Top 10 worst boss fights in the Sonic franchise there, which was a collab he did with Silver. Who was a friend of his there. But aside from that, he hasn't necessarily done like countdowns per se himself there in a very long time. And he's bored. He's kind of changed his channel to doing video game based reviews there. So, and there could have been personal reasons why individuals, there could have been also personal reasons that could play the factor there. Why, individuals, kind of left the community or took their channel in a different direction or whatnot. Well, I'm not aware of all the cases there, but probably the biggest one I know of there is, from every top of my head, there was the case of Ichido Ben there, or called Ben for short. For those that you know what too, or for a time period, he had to leave the YouTube content community there, and the internet entirely. He was gone for like a year or two there, and it's not that he wanted to leave. He was kind of forced to leave the internet one, because of his parents there now. Now everyone and Ben's parents are very strict individuals, to say the least, and they view the internet and the YouTube as a very bad thing there. They did not want Ben to be a part of that stuff there, so he had to make his YouTube channel in private there. But around 2014, I believe, is when this happened there. Around 2014 is when this happened there. He ended up having a fallout with a friend of his there, that was a friend of him online, but not just a friend with him online, but also he was a friend of his. This individual was someone who knew him personally. But whenever Ben and this individual had the falling out there, that guy had to brag him out to his parents there, told him of his YouTube channel there, and Ben was forced to, delete his Twitter there, and had to leave his YouTube channel for, like I said, a very long time, about a year or two before he finally came back there. Now, granted, it did show a time in the YouTube content community there, where the community came together there to try to help out a fellow member there, where they ended up having a Smash Brothers for Wii U live stream there, called the charity stream for Ben there, to try to help raise money, so that way he could get his own place there, and not have to worry about the strict rules of his parents and whatnot there. But alas, it would be like a couple of years before Ben would return to YouTube there. Now, at first, he did start making countdowns again there. When he did come back, but over time, he did not become as active on his channel there and whatnot. And while he still did make countdowns there, but they weren't just about video games. He also made a couple of anime-based countdowns there. And Ben, while he still does countdowns there, that has not been the main focus of his channel there. He's becoming a variety-based channel there. Like I say, he made a couple of countdowns of anime there, a couple of anime reviews. Also reviewed different games and made some informative-based video game-related videos there. I remember watching him doing a couple of videos of Fire Emblem there. But he hasn't necessarily made countdowns his main focus there, so. But everyone, if you had to ask me when exactly the YouTube content community, kind of started to fade away there per se, probably have to go to year 2015 or when Alex Rokon uploaded his final countdown, which was top 10 favorite video game experiences there. The reason I feel like that's kind of like the point where the communities kind of started to not become active anymore, is because I remember watching different videos from different members of the community at the time, and a lot of them considered Alex to be their favorite countdown maker there, and he was kind of like it's kind of like their first introduction and the big inspiration for them to start out in the community there. But I feel like whenever he made his final video there, the community itself, over time kind of faded. A lot of people who were members of the community kind of faded. kind of faded out there, and well, they weren't necessarily making countdowns anymore there for some reason or other. Although to be fair to Alex, there he did give his fans the heads up that one day he would have to stop doing countdowns there, as that time period he was focusing on getting a career as a voice actor there, completing college and whatnot there, which he did eventually do there. Now, I don't know how well his voice acting career is going. Haven't necessarily seen, haven't been aware of the stuff he's been in recently or whatnot there. But that was his real. That was his kind of like his dream. That was kind of like Alex's dream job, become a voice actor there and voice their characters, whether it be different shows or video games or whatnot there. And he said, while he had fun doing countdowns and whatnot on YouTube there, he knew that it wouldn't last forever, and one day he would have to retire from countdown making there. That came day around in June 2015. We uploaded, like I said, his final countdown, top 10 video game experiences there. And pretty much went over his favorite experiences in video games there, and how much each game meant to him there, whether it be because he enjoyed it, he really enjoyed the game there, or the game helped him out through some tough times in his life and stuff like that there, and I feel like I feel it was a good way for him to go out there and kind of hang up his boots in terms of becoming a countdown maker there. But like I said, over time, I felt like that was kind of like the turning point for the community there, and where I feel like a lot of people who were brought into the community, thanks to Alex, they either, like I said, took their content to a different direction, or they just simply stopped making videos altogether there. And from what I recall there, like I said earlier, the last really year where I felt like the community was active was probably around 2016, but that was about it. Aside from the big names, aside from the big people who were big in the community there, but they're still making countdowns to this day there. I feel like a lot of the smaller content creators who were part of the community there either, other community there and for no reasons, and either stopped making content entirely there, or took their channel to a different direction there. Anyway, now that I've kind of discussed why I felt like having the community there and whatnot, and so there's only one thing left to one more question to answer there, is that if there's a possibility that the YouTube countdown community could come back there. While a part of me, for nostalgia purposes, would like to see that happen there. It's kind of, for my opinion, it's kind of hard to say whether it's gonna be very difficult for the YouTube countdown community to be active like it was, say, 7 years ago or whatnot there. As I said, the community itself, I felt like the community itself, aside from the big people who were big in the community there, back in its heyday, or still making content to this day, a lot of the smaller creators there have been active, within the community, or took their channel to a different direction there, in terms of content. Plus, not just countdowns, but gaming content on YouTube. YouTube itself as a platform has changed so much there that, with the algorithm and whatnot there, if someone were to look into doing video game-based countdown content, on for their channel there, it'd be kind of hard to see whether or not they would have how big their channels could get there. Because YouTube's definitely changed a lot in the past several years there, but for better or for worse, it's ultimately up to the person. But me personally, or one of them, I said, well, part of me would like to see the community kind of come back there, kind of see it like a next generation or a new wave of content creators for the content community there, but kind of our soldier purposes there. And like I said, the content community there, they had definitely played a big role into me starting up this very channel there and whatnot. Become the content creator myself there. Considering the community itself has not been that active in a very long time, I feel like it'd be difficult to kind of see it come back, But I have to guess we'll have to wait and see over time there. But for now, at least as time recorded there, I feel like the content community is pretty much not much of a community itself anymore there. I don't mean that in a disrespectful manner there. I mean, it's simply, expressing my opinions there and whatnot, based on the, me being a long time, someone who was a big fan of the community there, and kind of seen its progression and also its digression the past number of years there, so. But even though it's maybe gone, it still hasn't been forgotten there, and I owe a lot to the YouTube character community. Like I said, they played, a lot of people in that community played a big role into me starting up this channel. And while my channel did go in a different direction what I originally had planned for it there, I still have a special, the character community still holds a special place for me there, because if it weren't for the individuals I met in the community there and be the inspiration, be part of the inspiration for me to start the channel there, I don't know if I would be around the YouTube there. I mean, while my time on YouTube hasn't been perfect there, I've definitely had a chance to meet a whole bunch of different individuals there from different communities on YouTube. It'll be very friendly and whatnot there. And plus, I've been having fun doing this, sharing my opinions and sharing my hobbies and whatnot there, and record videos for you all there, and having, get to interact with people that were shared, share those same passions as I do there. So I don't know if all that would be possible if I got introduced to the YouTube Catholic community. So to YouTube Catholic community, thanks for being an inspiration for me there. And while you may be gone, you won't be forgotten. And you'll still have a special place for different people's within different people there, including myself. So, cheers to you, YouTube community, YouTube Captain community. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's all I have for now, everyone. Like I said, this is gonna be the first video kind of kicked off the month of July there for the 7th anniversary for the channel, everyone. Next video there will be the start of season 2 for YouTuber Spotlight there by. So make sure you all stay tuned for that there. And I'll be all like this video there. If you want me to do more kind of like discussion-based videos like this there, let me know down in the comment below. If like I said, enjoyed the video there, make sure to hit the like button there. And if you're new to my channel, you're interested in seeing what I like to talk to, make sure to hit the subscribe button and hit the bell notification icon so that way we'll miss any uploads there. That's all the time I have for now, everyone. I'll see you all next video. Until next time, make sound. Peace.